It's Ronnie, and welcome to 52 Weeks of 52 Favorite Photos YouTube Pop, hosted by Miranda. And it's also Follow a Sketch February 2025, which is hosted by Sandy, who is State Goddess here on YouTube. And this is a sketch I'll be using today. It's by Pam Callahan. It's super cute. So I am going to use this photo here of my youngest grandson, which he is super cute in. And it is a favorite photo of mine. The sketch is one from day one of the uh, Follow a Sketch February. And I started this layout last week and things came up and I didn't get done. But I did pull this photo from my favorite photos. I am going to use both of these for my title. I'm going to use one big word and then add with those typewriter looking little circle thingies. I'm going to use one sticker out of this sticker book from Simple Stories. And then I'm going to use scraps from, oh, I forgot about the ink. I'm going to use 3 different inks. Well, I did. I went ahead and inked ahead of time. I think I inked one thing on here. And that punch with the stamps. And 2 corner rounders. And then I am going to use this Echo Park Back to School because it has such cute colors in it. And I thought they'd work really good with that bus. I used a Sizzix, one of those old red ones. And this one is called Bus Back, I believe. Not front, bus back. And Chelsea gave it to me. It's so cute. And I have several photos I was going to use it with and misplaced it. I couldn't remember where I put it. Well, I put it with some other dies, just not the ones I thought I put them with. And I am going to add that scrap that I cropped from a photo. Well, I cropped that photo a couple of times, as you can tell. And I put foam tape there, and I only pulled the release paper off the top because I wanted the dimension there. But I could not find my die set that makes those little Halloween people, you know. Only I use it all year long, not just Halloween. So I probably accidentally left it in a collection I was using. I cleaned up way too quickly, I'm sure, and put it in there because it is not in any of my boxes for dies. And that's how I found the bus. Was hunting for another die, going through all of them. But I did find that one and the bus. I used a 1/2-inch oval for those little red things on the top. And this one is a 1/2-inch circle. And I'm kind of putting them farther apart than I would have otherwise. But I want to put a sticker in the middle. The school bus there has school bus in the middle. However, I didn't have a sticker that said school bus. And I thought, oh, cute field trip. I'll put that on there. So that's what I'm doing. And I did have to cut the sides down to make it fit. I showed those little, well, they're screw tops. And they're all different, but I thought it'd look cute, kind of quirky, having each one different. And I'm just adding them to the little red things to kind of go with the picture. And he's at the park here in town, and it has all kinds of fun things for the kids to get on. All my grandkids have been on those things over and over, and they just love them. Now here I'm going to forget something, and you would think I wouldn't. I thought I will, since I'm doing the back, I will put these clear, oh, I think they're drops. They're from Freckled Fawn, I think is what it was. But I had gotten alcohol inks, you know, the marker thingies, for Christmas. And I was going to use a red one to put on there. The last photo, they will be colored red. However, they're not colored red right now, and I forgot all about it. I'm just not used to coloring them. And I didn't do a super good job, just so y'all know. I'm going to have to practice. I made the bumper white instead of making it silver. because some of the buses in town have white bumpers. And I thought, well, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'm kind of thinking this bus that he is in had a white bumper. But I inked it in Lost Shadow, just to put a little bit on the edge to give it a little bit of a shadow. I am highlighting them with my white gel pen, and I think I'm going to be done with my bus then, and I'll get to go to the layout. I did go ahead and make the background in advance. I had mine looks handmade, just so y'all know. It is far from being perfect, but it is handmade and it looks it. All I did was put adhesive behind that bus, then I put white paper there, and I fussy cut around, just making a hand-drawn border. And then I used it as a template for those other papers. And I did leave a edge around there. However, I noticed that my little lights at the top don't line up. One's over to the right, just a little bit too far. But that's okay. I don't think anybody else will be looking that closely at it. My word laugh, I want to put it partially on the photo, but I didn't want to put it on there till I decide how I want the photo. I was going to go straight across. That's what was in my head to do. However, I didn't like covering up that much of the bus, so I am thinking about this. I made a black strip for a highway and used the ink gel pen to make little dashes and put my bus there. My bus is on three layers of cardstock, and instead of using foam tape on it, I am using foam tape on the layout. I just didn't use it on it. I like that little tag really well. It came off the sticker sheet, but it kind of blended in with that background because, it's some white on white. So I thought if I added a brighter color that it would go. And the reason I was laughing there, I was thinking, yeah, I've got plaid and I got striped. That sounds like something my daughter would have put on when she was a kid. I was always telling her, oh, Melody, those don't go together at all, and would find her something else to wear. But I put those two together on here. Oh, as you can see, I finally decided to go ahead and have my photo hang off and cut it off. And I made sure I went along the line of that plaid and the edge of the red and green so that it would line up more with the pieces that are on the background. And the black foam tape is holding up the bottom here on the word laugh to make it all more even. And I did add glue to the back of these little letters, those little circle ones, and it says laugh out loud fun and exclamation point. But I didn't add the glue till I took the photos. But I wanted to make sure they stayed. They didn't feel very sticky. They stuck when I put them on there, but they didn't feel very sticky. Oh, and here I goofed. I forgot to put the picture wheel underneath the photo and the word laugh, all in that area. That's where my intentions was, but I forgot. So I still want to use it on there. So I put it up there, and after I glued it down and cut around it, I thought, oh, I could have cut another one out in a different color and made it show up just a little bit more, but it's going to go ahead and stay green since I did cut it all up when I put it on there. But y'all know I like green, so I still like it. I punched out some stars with an EK Success confetti star punch. And so I'm just going to scatter them around the layout. Well, put them with a few places. But while I'm doing that, I want to mention that down there below, you will find two playlists. One for the 52 weeks and one for the Follow a Sketch February. And I thought I'd tell y'all my favorite way to use the playlist. When I first get up and I'm drinking my coffee, I get on my laptop and If there's a playlist, I'll click on it, and when it comes up, there's a square to the left and it has like a little banner down at the bottom. I will click on that and hit save. I like to watch the videos mostly while I'm scrapbooking, so then it's ready for it to be on the TV. So when I go to the TV and pull up YouTube, I go to library, then playlist, then I find the one I want, and usually I either hit all or I scroll down past the ones I've already watched. So like the 52 weeks, you probably already watched the first 4 weeks, you just scroll down. But yeah, I love playlists. I used to make my own every morning, but now that there's so many of them, all I do is prep them for the TV. There's my cute little bus that Chelsea sent me, and it made an adorable little place there instead of a star. And I did consider a star because that is the cutest sketch there, but I wanted to scrap this photo. And there's the completed layout. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me while I created it. And sorry it was late, but it is on time for the 52 weeks. And I did grab that photo from my favorite photo stack. Yeah, it's gotten bigger since last week. The stack has gotten bigger. And of course, I borrowed from it. So I think I'll probably be borrowing from it all year. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.